Hey guys, this is Pokemon Storm Silver, video number 33. Before I finish saving the world, I'm gonna run in here to the department store and buy some potions and stuff because I don't need my Pokemon dying while I'm, trying to save the world from the evil doers. Anyway, in the last video, we climbed up the radio tower and found, I guess that was Petrol, right? I don't remember, but I think it was Petrol who was impersonating the director, and he was all like, "Oh, we stashed the director in the underground warehouse." So he gave me the card key for the underground warehouse. Such a nice guy. And so that's what we're gonna do in this video. We're gonna go down to the underground warehouse and see if we can find the director. Probably won't find the director in this video, I'm just saying, but it will at least kind of start heading that way. And my mom's been like buying stuff for me like crazy, so I'm just picking up all my Yachi berries and Casa berries from this guy, and he has no further packages for me, so that's great. I'm gonna have to do a berry inventory here in a little bit, and if I have enough, I'll probably like call my mom and be like, "Hey, don't save money for me no more," cause I like buying all those berries, or I like it when she buys all those berries, cause oh, look who it is. What legendary Pokemon? Oh, you and your little twirliness. But like I was saying, I like those berries because those berries that she buys are the ones that like weaken a super effective some type of move. Like, oh, this weakens a super effective grass type move, and this berry weakens a super effective water type move. And I like having those berries because a lot of times, when I'm battling like trainers, like say I'm battling a ground type, so I'll send in a water type, right, to battle it, but the ground type will have a grass type move, just so, in case I do send in a water type, he'll have that covered. So what I do is I give my water type a berry, which weakens the effects of super effective grass type moves, so then I can get off my attack that way. So those berries come in handy. And if you watch my Spirit Gold walkthrough where I took on Sabrina, I actually used one of those berries while I was battling Sabrina because her Alakazam had Energy Ball, and I was trying to battle it with Donovan, and that wasn't going to work. So I gave Donovan the, weakened grass type move berry, and he survived and was able to get off a yawn, and then Alakazam fell asleep, and I sent in Tyranitar and crunched it to death. That's the old yawn crunch combination. And that probably won't be the last time I use that combination in that game. Anyway, here's our rival, and lucky for me, he sent out his Honchkrow first. So I'm having Spike use Shockwave on the Honchkrow, and that will be super effective. Yes, super effective. I need to teach Spike Thunderbolt, but I don't have the TM yet. I will teach him Thunderbolt eventually. Next is Meganium. So let's see. Let me get Spike out of there, because Spike can't do anything against Meganium. There's Vesuvius. Vesuvius is like, rah, Vesuvius. And Stupid is like, oh, Meganium. And Vesuvius is like, oh, Flamethrower. And Meganium's like, no! Don't use Flamethrower on me! So now he's using Reflect, which raises his team's defense, which is kinda bad, I guess. I use Fire Fang, and he actually survives the Fire Fang because of the Reflect. I didn't think he actually would survive the Fire Fang. He gets off 2 body slams in a row because I got paralyzed, but that's okay, because I get off another Fire Fang, and that's a dead Meganium, so that's good for me. Now he's going to send in Seadra, so I'll send Spike back in, because I know Spike's a special attacker, so the Reflect shouldn't have any effect on Shockwave, unlike Jericho's Cut, which it will have an effect on. Shockwave didn't do too much. Surf killed me. Okay. Well, then I will send in Jericho, because now I think even with the Reflect Up, Cut should do pretty well, but oh, it uses an Ice Beam. Oh god, story of my life. I'm gonna get taken down by a Seadra. It's not even a Kingdra, it's just a Seadra. Oh, but Reflect wore off, so I'm gonna send in the Andromeda now, because Andromeda isn't weak to anything. So Seadra's like, oh, focus energy. And Andromeda's like, oh, ominous wind. And Seadra's like, oh, I'm dead. So that works out. And Andromeda gets the ominous experience. And now he's going to send in Gengar. So I think I'm just going to stick with Andromeda, because Andromeda can do some good stuff against this Gengar. Andromeda's ominous wind and feint attack are both strong against Gengar. Gengar's weak to both. But it didn't quite do as much as I hoped. But I got the stat increase. Oh god. Okay. Oh! Okay. I got the stat increase, so that might actually be enough to knock it out now. And it is, so I got really lucky with that stat increase. So Andromeda paralyzed. Vesuvius is paralyzed too. Andromeda wants to learn Memento. Memento is a really stupid move. I don't really understand the point of Memento. Memento is a move that it makes you faint, but then it lowers, I think, the attack or special attack of the opposing Pokemon. So, like, I could have Andromeda use Memento, it would make her faint, but it would lower my opponent's attack by a lot. Like, I think almost to the minimum. I don't know. Anyway, Magmar misses with the Focus Blast, so I get off a Surf, and oh, super effective. What will make do? Magmar used Will-O-Wisp, so that will lower my attack. Okay, critical hit. I was gonna say maybe that Slash won't take it out since my attack's down. Now he's gonna send in Alakazam, which, as I mentioned before, when I battled Sabrina in Spirit Gold, her Alakazam gave me all kinds of fits. So I'm gonna send in Robotnik, because I know that Robotnik can take whatever Alakazam throws at me. Unless it has like Flamethrower or something, that would be weird. Oh, it has Shockwave, okay. Neutral attack right there. Oh, critical hit, okay. I'm gonna have Robotnik use Pursuit, which should do, oh, I thought it would do more than that since it's a physical and Robotnik has pretty high attack and Alakazam has not so high defense. Another Pursuit, but I'm gonna have to heal Robotnik before I can take him out. So let's go in here and find the Hyper Potion. Oh, you can use Energy Ball, okay. I guess I decided not to heal Robotnik. I'll just let, I guess, Andromeda finish this, huh? Andromeda's paralyzed. I mean, she's not going to be able to do anything. Oh! Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I should have healed Robotnik and then let him take, like, whatever, 2 more Shockwaves or whatever, and then finish him off with a Pursuit. Now, oh god, okay. I just barely survived that Energy Ball and took him down with a Crunch. So Mick gained up experience up to level 43, and we defeated Stupid because you suck and you're stupid. Hence why your name is Stupid. Okay. He did some pretty good damage to some of my Pokemon, including the one that's following me, Vesuvius. So I'm gonna run back to the Pokemon Center and heal before I continue on down there in that underground warehouse. You know, I'm trying to save the world here. You'd think, you know, freaking Stupid could stay out of my way, but I guess he can't, you know, because he's stupid. And he wasted like, well, I know I wasted a lot of the video, you know, freaking buying stuff at the mart. But I'm almost at the halfway point of this video, and you know, I've only had 2 battles so far, and one of them wasn't even a Rocket member. One of them was just Stupid. I'm gonna have to come up with a better name for my rival in the next video. Or in the next playthrough. Okay, this is a rocket grunt. And he's gonna send in Rhyhorn. So I got Spike, which won't be able to do anything against this Rhyhorn. So I'm gonna have to switch. Alright, Spike. Let's get you out of there. And let's see, Jericho or Mick? Jericho. Rhyhorn uses Takedown, which Jericho, yeah, takes like a champ. So now I'll have Jericho use Cut, which should be really freaking effective on this thing. And it is, so that's pretty good. So Spike gained experience, Jericho gained experience, Team Rocket Grunt is now sending in Haunter. Will you switch your Pokemon? Probably. Alright, Jericho, switch back. Sending in Robotnik because I know Haunter's attacks can't really do too much, and Robotnik should be able to take it out with the Zen Headbutt. Payback will be neutral, probably. Yeah, and Robotnik's high defense is kicking in there. Robotnik's epicness is kicking in there, maybe that's what I should say. And Robotnik gained a boosted 1741 experience. Now he's going to send in Venomoth, which, let's see. I think Venomoth is actually part psychic now. So I'm going to take Robotnik out and send in Spike for reasons unbeknownst to me. Because Venomoth is no longer a flying type. No, Venomoth never was a flying type. Alright, well I got a critical hit there anyway, so that took him out. Let's see, Venomoth, I think Venomoth is Psychic and Bug, if I'm not mistaken. Or Psychic and Poison. I know in this game now Venomoth is part Psychic. If I had to guess, I'd say Psychic / Bug, because it's a moth. And the moth is a bug. And moths aren't poisonous. But they're not psychic either, so I don't know. But yeah, in Storm Silver, Venomoth is part psychic. Just like Glalie is part rock. Spike is confused. It hurt himself, okay. I'm gonna use Flamethrower, and Spike's like, oh, it burns! Oh, okay, it didn't do as much as I thought it would, but I need him to attack, and he does. Cool. Shockwave. I really need to go find the Team 24 Thunderbolt, which is over there by... Oh. Yeah. The Team 24 Thunderbolt is over there by the Olivine Lighthouse. I forgot to get it. You have to actually surf over to get it. But, yeah, I'll have to go get it soon. Maybe after I finish this Team Rocket fiasco and... Yeah. Alright, Jericho, you're up. Ooh, Jericho! And now he's gonna send in Grimer. So I'll have Jericho use an Earthquake, and Grimer's being me like, oh no, Earthquake! And Jericho's like, oh, you dead, Grimer? And Grimer's like, oh, I'm dead. So Jericho gained experience, and now he's gonna send in Magcargo, which is a fire / rock type, and I know he's really freaking slow. So I'm not worried about it outspeeding Jericho and getting a fire type move off, because I know Jericho can just be like, ooh, Earthquake. It's really freaking effective on the Magcargo. We defeated player Burglar Duncan. Not player Burglar, it's just Burglar Duncan. And we found a smoke ball. Oh, they ditched this project before they finished, so I'm collecting the loot or something. Burglar Orson sends in Growlithe. I send in Andromeda because Spike has fainted. So Growlithe uses Flamethrower, and that's gonna do that much damage to Andromeda, which is alright, I guess. Ominous Wind does over half. which is good because that way I can just knock it out with whatever I hit it with next, which will probably be a feint attack. Oh! Well, it's a good thing I used Ominous Wind because feint attack might not have done the trick now that I'm burned. Okay, Rapidash next. Let's switch out, get Andromeda back, send in Mick. I don't need Andromeda fighting with a burn. Especially with, you know, Rapidash using Fire Blast. That probably would have knocked out Mick really, or not Mick, Andromeda really quickly. Alright, so Surf, one Surf from Mick, and that's a dead Rapidash, so that's awesome. Coughing is next. Big poison type coughing. Send in Robotnik, because Robotnik's super effective against coughing. So Robotnik's like, ooh, psychic! And coughing's like, no! It's super effective. And Robotnik's at level 44 now, which means... Ooh, it wants to learn agility. No, I'm not going to have him learn agility. But that means that Robotnik is now just one level away from becoming epic. Alrighty. Maybe I'll get Robotnik to evolve before I finish this whole Team Rocket thing. That would be awesome. That way I can, when I take on the final Rocket boss, Archer, Robotnik can be epic Robotnik. Is it Robotnik or Robotnik? Robotnik. 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 I don't know. It's weird. This guy sends in a Skarmory. That's pretty weird too. So Skarmory used Metal Sound and Vesuvius is special defense spell, but that's okay because Vesuvius is gonna be like flamethrower, and Skarmory is gonna be like dead. So yeah, see that? Dead. So Andromeda still gained experience through all that, so that's good. That's always good when Andromeda gains experience. Next is Piloswine. Will you switch your Pokemon? I don't know. Let's see, if I switched, who would I switch into? Guess I'd switch into Mick. That answers that question. Because Piloswine is part ground type, even though he's part ice type, so he's still weak to water. Nice. See, water... Ice is not resistant to water, but water is resistant to ice, I think. So that's just a little tidbit there of information for you to use. Because like in Pokemon Spirit Gold, when I use Tundra against like Gyarados and Mantines, it always is neutral. Like when I have him use Ice Beam on the Gyarados and Mantines, the water flying, it's always neutral. And I know that ice is really, or super effective against flying, so yeah. Okay, so to get the little puzzle, you basically just go from left to right. The blue, or I don't remember what order the colors are, but you do the backwards from left to right. And here's a Team Rocket grunt, and she sends in a Doduo, so I'll send in Andromeda, who's still burned. What will Andromeda do? Doduo used Drill Peck, which is like, ouchies. Andromeda used Feint Attack, but I'm probably going to die now from my burn, so much for Feint Attack. Okay, well, Andromeda's dead. Let's see, Doduo... Spike's dead too. I'll send in Mick, use Ice Fang, and Doduo's like, oh no, it's super effective! And Mick is like, heck yeah it is. So the Doduo fainted, Mick gained experience. And now she's going to send in a Dodrio. So I think I'll go with the old stick with Mick ploy here. The old, you know, the old stick with Mick. Like, oh, Mick. And I'm sticking with Mick. Dodrio's going to use agility. And Mick is going to be like, oh no. I'm going to use Ice Fang now. And Dodrio's going to be like, oh, that hurt. But I'm not dead yet. So Dodrio's going to use Uproar, that's not going to do anything. And Mick is going to use Slash, and that'll kill the Dodrio. Awesome. If this were Twitter, I'd have the little hashtag awesome. Okay, well, this is really gonna be it for this video. I'm at about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna call it quits, and I'll finish up this area and kind of start into the radio tower later.